Practice with native speakers. Try to find language exchange partners and native speakers to practice your speaking and listening skills. Yeah, this is probably the best way, but it's not really a practical way because a lot of the takers of IELTS, but they're living in places like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, um, Nepal, right? So I think there are not many native language speakers there. There might be a lot of people who are really good at English, but I don't think there are many native language speakers. I mean, even when we go to Canada, I don't think you can see a lot of native English speakers nowadays. I mean, a lot of, I mean, I might be talking about, universities, cities, right, college towns. But then again, if you go to Canada or US, you don't see many native English speakers, especially where, Indians tend to live, or, these people from other countries tend to live. Most of them live in the countrysides, the native English speakers, but I think the Indians generally tend to, and I mean the non-native speakers who migrate to those countries live in cities mainly, college towns usually. Write a diary or journal. Well, this could be really good for improving your writing skills, but not so when it comes to speaking or listening. But this is really good for improving your writing skills. Yeah, that's what they have mentioned as well, improving your writing skills and vocabulary. I do journaling, and it's a great thing. I mean, I don't know if it has improved my writing or not, but it's definitely a good thing. Daily activities, thoughts, yeah, you can write or your missions or whatever you like to do. Right, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Create flashcards. I've never done that, so I don't really know. By the way, learning idiomatic expressions and important phrases, that's really good. I would really love to learn it from movies rather than, by, I mean, by hearting all that or memorizing those things. I'm not really a big fan of memorizing things. I don't think it's the best way to learn. It's high time we change that. Anyway, um, I don't do that. Read newspapers and magazines. Well, I do read a lot of magazines. English newspapers, yeah, I used to read a lot. Not now. Um, I think I'm more of a niche-oriented person rather than a, jack of all trades. So, um, I used to read a magazine called Digit. Digit is actually a really good magazine for people who are really into technology. And I used to read, and I still read sometimes. It's Autocar, I guess. There are a few automobile English magazines, Autocar, and yeah, there was another one. I forgot the name. Anyway, so yeah, you can. I would suggest you to pick a magazine based on your likes. That's probably the best way to learn English, because if you really love something, you're curious about something, you would, you tend to spend a lot of time on that, right? So you don't feel like you're learning. It would be very natural for you, and that's one way to learn English very easily. So if you take maybe Hindu newspaper or the Indian Express or something like that, and if you don't like that, you wouldn't do that for a long time. By the way, creating habit is one of the most important thing when it comes to um, doing anything. I mean, getting a six pack or maybe improving your English, anything, right? So make it easy for you. So pick up some magazines that are really easy for you or pick up some magazines that you really like. That's best way to do things. Online articles, I do that all the time, right? All the time. So I am really into browsing whatever I like. I mean, I love cars, technology. You might have already understood that. I think I've told you. I think I've told a couple of times, right? That's two keywords: technology and cars. So yeah, of course, we'll have tech and car videos soon. Anyway, um, so try to try to read things related to that. That's my point. Beat magazines or online articles, and um, I think I used to do this for a long time. I mean, browsing the internet and reading magazines, right? Uh, English newspapers? Well, yeah, I used to, but not much, to be really frank with you. I use social media in English, of course. I think all of you guys are using social media. I think you're using in English, right? So um, I don't think it's a big thing actually. I don't think it can make a huge change, but I think it can kind of help you transition to English, especially if you're from a Malayalam medium school. So yeah, you follow English speaking accounts and social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, of course, it's just like reading online articles. Nothing different. Engaging with content in English will help you practice reading and understanding informal language. Well, that's true. That's one point I've missed. Yeah, if you want to improve understanding formal language, social media is the best. I think nothing could be better than social media. Uh, Maybe with an exception of movies here. But I think otherwise social media is the best. Record yourself speaking. Yeah, I haven't done that personally. Uh, but yeah, I think I've done that. Not much anyway. So I think this is something that I have not done much, but you can kind of understand how you speak, right? Um, so listen to the recordings to identify areas where you need improvement in pronunciation and fluency. Yeah, that's a good thing. I tell students to do that quite often to improve their speaking. Play word games. Well, I haven't done that to be really frank. So Scrabbles, crossword puzzles, or word research game. Yeah, that can be an okay thing. I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's gonna help you much in your IELTS. Because IELTS is not just about memorizing words. A lot of students do think that IELTS is um, really about memorizing words and reciprocating it in the examination sheet. No, it's not just about that. So just learning some words won't help, but of course, we have a criteria called um, lexical resource. So this can help, but not in a way that is comparable to the other things like what things that we have discussed, like watching movies, and, shadowing, and things like that. But yeah, it's really good. It's really a fun thing to do. I think you can do it. But, I mean, if you have time.